click live immediately as we
But go
talk
ahead.
about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, karibuni
Yeah, because
sana.
anyway, Sandy Sana, everybody know these stories. Everybody go like, so Sandy Sana, everybody went to Africa, they story. We talking about oh, partner in crime, Spikes. Everybody want me to get rid of Spikes there. Um,
Shout out to Spikes. I love you, Spikes. Whether you're gonna watch this
uh,
or not, but he was
you
a good
you
person.
tell me, like,
He was
you tell me
a
like in a
person.
straight way, so you good person. You kept telling me you didn't fire Joby. He didn't know, and you didn't know. Now placing his ass with you. And a little bit he started to know. He's not stupid. That's why he didn't want to come to the new studio. I said, no, I'm leaving. I said, because I told by the time we both it, I said, Joby's gonna be your boss. No, wait, I'm gonna quit there. I'm gonna quit then. I said, yeah, Joby gonna be your boss. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna
Actually,
quit. Yeah.
he
Yeah.
said he's
That's why he quit. That's why he quit. That's why he's talking about, I'm moving on to where? That's why he should come back to
fine.
Smiley song. No, remember
No,
I told I'm a Lewin fire him. I said, I'm not gonna fire, but Joey will be your boss, and she probably fired you. Joey probably in the fire. So he said, nah. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm gonna move on. I got. He told me about a new fake opportunity he had. Some fake opportunity.
I remember. I remember. I remember. God
Yeah,
damn, crazy.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I was telling you what on all that, and then they were shocked. What was shocked because I don't think she's ever had the whole story. She was like, "What?" I could, "What?" I'm like, "What? You was I'm not
Nah, you told him. I never told him. You never told him that. He's like, yeah, and the funny thing about me, I hear John. He said, gee, you know, you're talking no Spike. I said, I don't know nothing about that
yeah."
joint.
I was shocked. Oh my god, I was so shocked. I was like, why did Keith pick you out on? That Keith knows.
I
Like,
picked her.
I was
How did I
shocked.
pick her? She came in for an interview. How the hell did I pick that lady? I don't know
Oh,
about
like,
that. I never met that lady in my life.
oh, like this is some Spike's connection and Keith connection stuff. Looks like I'm still
Well,
there. I'm like, okay.
it was me. I had nothing to do with that lady. And when she showed up, I was asleep. You guys called and woke me up. I
I
was
remember.
asleep when she showed up. I didn't know that lady. And I thought to later when you got that picture that, you know, Aaron Todd knows you had something like an
No,
investigator. You had something like an investigator. You know, Aaron Todd knows Spike. I said,
I think
what?
it was after 2 weeks or I think after 2 weeks then we knew she knew Spikes. Then I was like, man, are you kidding me? He's some another Spikes agent, like what the fuck is going on here? Like, are you kidding me? How do you
But
know
I
Spike?
was,
How does
yeah,
it
but I don't think she knows Spike good, did she? Did she know him well? Did she know him well? I don't
yeah,
know.
I don't know, not really that good. You don't need to know
Okay.
Spike to be good for you to be close to him. I didn't have to know him so good. Shmani didn't have to know him so good because funny thing, for the people who don't know, me and Shmani met through Spikes
He's
actually.
Spike, but I knew that. Because you got, that's when that nigga was sneaky doing that goofy ass show at Black
Yeah.
Hat Fire that never told nobody. And a lot of other camera supposedly got stolen. There's two cameras that got stolen by this goofy. I ain't bought a new camera since then. This goofy nigga got two cameras stolen. You guys are doing what? Girls in Nairobi? This hot girls in Nairobi or something. What was that shit called, Toby?
Diaries, Nairobi Diaries,
Who?
Nairobi Diaries.
Okay, yeah, Nairobi Diary. I said, look at this moonlighting ass nigga. He didn't tell me nothing about the shit. He was taking equipment, using the shit. That's just like from the camera.
I thought you were the one
Uh,
funding it. For me, I thought you were the one funding it because it
hell
was
no.
it was after, remember the show we ever had that was supposed to be for artists, then it didn't go so well. Remember?
Oh yeah, that crazy ass shit y'all put on when you and Kay was singing and it was all terrible. What the fuck is this shit we looking at? What is this crazy shit? He probably kept a lot of that money I gave him because there's no way my slick ass would keep money. He would never spend money on like a. He'd always keep. That nigga was always stealing money. I said, Spike, he always so like we took out on lunch. I gave Spike like $40 a piece. Spike paid like $3 for that shit. You know, keep that. got money you. Nigga just go disturb my stomach. I didn't pick that shit. I don't know what the fuck that was. I told Cammy, I said, you guys, I guess Cammy was scared. I said, Cammy, you gonna eat that shit? That shit look crazy. You gonna eat that? He started
Man, I
laughing.
was
I'm like, yeah.
happy. I was so happy. I'll never forget that day. I was so happy. I mean, I'll never forget. We have that show on. I think. Let me see if I can pull it up. We can make this a fun show Friday before we get into the main conversation. But I think we have the video on one of our channels. I'll never forget it. Let me see Odyssey. Just a
Which
minute.
one?
Let me pull
What?
up Odyssey.
I don't think we had Odyssey yet.
Yeah, we
You have
do.
to. You probably go back to that Keith Newsom channel, Joey. On the other, go to our YouTube channel and go to the Keith Newsom channel. Oh, a lot of stuff got erased though too on this. Oh, so
Yeah.
also go see the house. Which one you talking about? Which,
The one I remember the day me, Kami, that's the day me, Kami, and Spike went out. We had the blackout
yeah,
fan
get
t-shirt.
flies. Yeah, it was flies on. Yeah, you guys are getting our
Yeah,
flies. Yeah, that's on. That's either Odyssey. I see. I think that is on Odyssey. That's on Odyssey, or it's on that channel that they gave back to us, the Keith Newsom channel. It's like has like 2,000 subs on it. Yeah, but yeah, a lot. And that's when that crazy guy was looking at Joey. There was a Black Outside Network. He was looking out. He like, I don't know what he says, but he like Yaku, 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 Yaku.
it's crazy. Let me see
he,
if I can
he,
find it.
he was sizing Joey up. Look at Joey. He said Yaku, Yaku.
Let me see if I can pull
And
it.
then and then
It's one of
and
my.
then and that's when Tommy said Joey's got a sponsor. Joey's got a sponsor. And then um then went to this crazy eating place. I'm like,
Man, I was
Mike,
happy that day. You have no idea, kid. I was so
you act,
happy.
you act like he was happy. You said you was angry. I went that place and that thing fucked my stomach up. I said, I had nothing to do with you going there.
I think I
Right,
said
Mike?
that later after, but I was so happy when I was eating because I remember when you asked us, like, is that place cool? I'm like, yeah. Like, I was because it was chapati and some beans. I'm like, I don't eat this shit every day. Like, why the people I live with, they don't make me eat this shit every day. So like, hey yo, it's a hallelujah for me. Like for real. I was
cheap
really
ass. I ain't know that cheap ass shit. That place look all cheap and fucked up. I said, Spike ass is stealing money again. This Negro's always stealing money. I said, Joe, how much that? I think it was like $3, $1. I said, I get that nigga $40 for food. He getting y'all $3. That's why he's paying for your Nairobi nights or Nairobi, whatever the fuck it was. The housewives of Nairobi. That's why he's paying for that shit. Stealing ass nigga.
that was our what was it called? That was our transport. It was using our transport then.
Yeah, it was still the transport money. He tell you don't come until later because I don't come until he tell you transport money. This nigga's Mike's the African dictator for real. You still a transport. Then I found that new app. I said, damn, cool. I can send them money directly. I ain't got to send it through Spike's ass. And they said, why? Spike's ass first. Why would you do that? I said, Spike, it's better for you. Because Africans too scared to tell me that Spike is stealing from their ass.
See,
So,
this is niche in Tanzania. So we're gonna take us. This is niche in Tanzania in
yeah.
2020. Let me pull this. I found this on one of the channels. Let me pull this.
Hey yo,
What's
we at our
that?
Airbnb, me and my brother
What's
G Man.
that? What's that? The Aussie? That's which one? What's that? Aussie?
So
Tell
we
me
got it.
what channel is that?
This is let me see. This is one of the channels. Blackout Fire Network Africa. It has like 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, that's the old one. That's the one I gave the Spikes. Yeah. I knew
Yeah.
we had that on there. That's,
We're
yeah.
filming. We're in a very busy area of Dar es Salaam.
That's,
Everybody is
that's
moving
the,
and hustling and bustling.
but you guys remember, I paid for that shit. Mission G-Man, I paid, and they was complaining. Now they like, this place sucks deep. Our cows are fucked up. It's all, it ain't right. It's some Asian lady that owns the place. Oh, they was complaining like shit. I said, I did the best I could. Remember, this is not the first one or the second time. This might be the first year because this is the first one. Because the second time they was out by the beach. They got all the they started going to the beach. That's when the centipede bit spikes on the foot. And Cammy left. That's why I had Cammy and them in another house, a big ass house. I had Nish over there and G Man in that apartment. I paid for all that shit. Nish and them didn't pay for that. I paid for G Man. I paid for all this shit. I paid for all of it. Out my motherfucking pocket. So, and so the lady got mad because Nish never always go back to Camden. They would just stay there. And the lady owned the place there. It's all these African scamming motherfuckers do. Oh, you got another people staying there. But they're not living there, you stupid ass bitch. They're visiting my staff. They're not living there. I think you need to pay me some more money for them being there. I'm not paying you shit. I'm gonna call the Tanzanian police. I said, you go and do that, bitch. You do what you need to do. They're there visiting them because they don't speak Swahili. That's their guide. They're not sleeping. They're not living there, you fucking moron. Well, the caretaker told me they there a long time. They're visiting them. And they go out to Tanzania. Fucking, this shit was crazy. That bitch was calling me, I swear to God, every fucking day about Nish and G-Man going to the house, the Airbnb house that she owns. Hey, bitch, what is wrong with you, bitch? You got me fucked up. But anyway, but that's the time Mike said, we need to sue this Tanzanian bitch. Because a centipede crawled out the bed, crawled on the bed and bit him on the foot. He said, I think it got poisoned. I think it's poison. And so he got mad at so they got mad at Cammy for laughing about the centipede biting his toe. and so
Man.
and so I still remember that. So they called me to hey, I said, hey, little centipede bit one of my staff. I thought he's from Kenya. I thought he's a Kenyan warrior. I said, well, he's a Kenyan warrior that does that works in the office. He's an office warrior. I thought the Kenyans were warriors. Yeah, he's an office. Yeah, he's an office warrior.
This is also my first time seeing this video with you guys. I've never
Go
seen
ahead.
this.
Go ahead.
I think we have
No,
so
no,
many
no.
channels. We have so many channels that
Yeah.
are still that still contain our videos. If you look well, if you go through Black on Fire Network on YouTube, we have so many channels actually that are still up and that still run,
Wow.
and we have our old videos.
Wow.
So this is one of them.
Life in the big
Yeah.
city,
Yeah.
and we're enjoying. We're about to go out and get us some lunch.
You got it. See, G-Man,
We'll be
G-Man
back
don't
on
even
here
fuck with us no more.
later.
G-Man don't even fuck with us no more because of Joby and Katie coming at them for that damn money to pay them people back in 2022. We ain't seen G-Man in 3 years.
Oh, no, what happened with Jim? Chat with him. I'm not saying Jim was a bad person, but again, I'll still say this. Let me even actually pull this down. Don't come to Africa assuming people are stupid, okay? Don't. Don't come to Africa just because you see us copying the Black American culture or whatever, you think we're stupid, okay? We're not. Yes, we're influenced. Yes, most of the things Africans are copying, it's very true. It's most coming from the Black Americans. That's just very factual. You can't deny that. The culture, personally understanding the history and everything, it's there and it's evident. But don't come here assuming African people are stupid. Then you try talking crazy to us because we're just employees. Okay? Personally, before being on Blackout Fire, but admitted it, and I'm still admitting it in front of my boss, and he knows it. I've quitted jobs personally out of my dignity. It comes with dignity, which we keep on preaching as Blackout Fire, based on what this platform is all about, African dignity. My dignity matters. I'm not going to work in a job where I feel disrespected. I'm not going to work in a job where I feel not valued. I'm not going to work in a job where I feel there's a whole lot of tribalism. I don't even like that bullshit, okay? So respect comes first. Jiman, what he did was trying to lecture us, not even the way our boss talks to us. Like, are you kidding me? Listen to me when I'm talking to you. What was it? What was it? I can't even remember the whole thing. He was like, are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? Are you listen? What? Are you kidding me? Who are you talking to? None of us is your child. We're not even your employees. That's just the fact. We're here because of Keith, not because of you. We know you because of Keith. Who are you again? Excuse me? It's because of Keith we're here, not because of you. You're paying us through Keith, not because you have to pay us. It's your job. You said you're gonna do this, so and you said you're gonna pay us. So be held accountable for it. But you wanted to talk crazy to us. You're not gonna do that. You won't do that, and there's no space for that. And that was the problem with G-Man. It was not a bad person. Personally, I've been with Niche the whole how many trips? 2021, 2022. We went 2022 two times, three times. 2024
Three
we did
times.
well. 2024. This my fifth travel in Tanzania. Fifth. And with Nish, it's been very respectful. Far to Nish, man, it's been very, very respectful on a mutual level. No one is feeling I'm above you, I'm beneath you. It's been very
Yeah.
respectful. That's how it is. Because I'm not a kid, excuse me. Yes, I'm young, but I'm not a child. So don't come to me like a
Actually, it
baby.
was funny because he called me. Said, I don't like the way they talk to me, man. I like the way. I said they don't work for you, G man. They work for me. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Not
You
even
don't
for
talk
my
to. You don't talk to
survival.
them. You don't
Not even
talk to them. You don't talk to these girls. Crazy fucking wrong with you, man.
exactly. Not even from the sperm I come from, and realistically speaking, not even from the sperm I come from, do I allow that to talk to me like that. I left.
That's
I'm not gonna allow
it.
disrespect, and that's just a fact. Africans we've been raised with so much disrespect, you think that's okay. I'm not gonna
It's
allow
true.
that. I'm glad to know that. I'm
That's
happy
it.
to know that.
Well, after I had that stern talk with his ass, that was it. I said, man, you
Yeah,
don't talk to them like that. What is wrong with you?
that was
They
so
work.
good.
You don't do no shit like that. You got your fucking mind.
Are you hearing what I'm saying? You know, are you hearing what I'm saying? Listen to me when I'm talking to you. Are you crazy? Who are you talking to like that? Excuse me? Shit. No.
Peace out. Bye. Hey fam, we're about to head out and gonna be Spice and Cammy to go
Shout out to Nisha. Our dreadlocks are so grown.
to. So we ready. So I'm out here. I just wanted y'all to see me out here in the sights. That's why I said we have more people out. Everybody now is hustling and bustling. We're gonna go do some shopping and stuff today. So hopefully we get some interesting things for y'all to see and record while we're riding around and stuff. So we're waiting for the Uber guy. He said he should be in about 10, 15 minutes. So next time we be on here, we'll be here with Spice and Cammy. So Mama
What was Spikes and Cammy? I bet they were on another hotel, right? I bet they
Yeah,
were.
yeah, 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 yeah. It wasn't. I think that's the first time. That's the first trip there. Because the second trip, they went to the beach. They went that's actually 2020 right there. That's because I had to send everybody back because that was actually 2020 right there.
Yeah, that's
And that's before I got everybody back in 2021. You know, then I said, man, I can't do this shit no more. I can't be because it's 2021. We had man, like 15 different people out there. And then I was the one with Spikes and them. But then you came back and he said, I thought you guys were supposed to be in Tanzania for another week. Joby didn't know what the hell went on.
yeah, because I was like, what the hell? I mean, it was supposed to be there for 2 weeks. I'm like, what the hell is
Yeah,
happening?
yeah. That told Spike I'm about to fire your fucking ass. Fuck are you doing? He in the hotel room getting fucked up. You guys, I'm honest with y'all. I'll try to hide shit that get fucked. He in the hotel room getting fucked up and can't nobody find his ass. Can't nobody find his ass. So I think it was the best thing not to have Joby on that trip being so young. She would have been all messed up with his crazy ass. And remember, Cammy was pregnant and shit. It was just all crazy. And then everybody there, I try to explain them. Everybody there thought Cammy, that Spikes was fucking Cammy. Yeah, they go the way they fucking. I said, no, you guys, she's pregnant. You guys understand? You don't know this. Yeah, he the one got her pregnant. I said, no, no. I'm trying to do damage control and shit. It was like, yeah, I can smell it on him. He's fucking her because he can't find it. We're trying to go someplace they missing. He's fucking that girl. I said, no. I said, no, he's not. No, he's not.
very, very much anticipating to it. And of course, I'm super excited. I really can't wait, to get to interact with them, get to enjoy their culture, get to enjoy their cuisine. Till then, much peace and love. And this is the Black Fan Network Media for the 21st century.
Hey, what's up, wonderful family? This is Mike, so Black Fan Network. And we are in the streets of Nairobi. And I'm hosting the story about
Like the African dictator for real.
There's nothing even visible. Yeah, what was he shooting? You can't even see him, man. Like,
Well,
you know,
that's what he did. What can you do?
what you can do is when passion is included, you use some lighting, like your phone lighting.
Yeah, what can I say, Joe? That's like that's 5 years ago, almost
Yeah,
6.
that is spikes, man. That is spikes. That is spikes. Hey, in case you want to check out these videos, we have them on. Even I can see myself there, very young, with my hair shaved, with my blue braids. Then the event we went to that flopped. This was the event. Like, this was the event.
Which one is this?
The one who was singing. This is
Oh, oh man, this is. You guys watched this shit was terrible. What is this? What is this shit here? Wait,
And please watch this till the end because we are
watch
about
this
to
to the
bring you the
end.
positive,
Katie is
positive
now
vibes.
surfing on
And the
TikTok talking
musicians,
shit about Joby. Joby. Anybody knows this Joby?
to see who if Kenyan really have talent.
Yeah.
But be sure about that. In Kenya, we have good and amazing musicians. So keep it Black Hot Fire and please watch this till the end because we are about to bring you the positive, positive vibes.
Yeah,
yes,
that's what's
I
up.
family Caribbean are right here on the street. Is it the talent
Yes.
show, the Flames talent show, and of course we're bringing you nothing but positive vibes. Of course, as
Man, that's
Spikes,
4 years ago. Shit, Tom. That's 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 4.5 years ago. That's fucking crazy.
a long way. Are looking forward to bringing you the African talent. And right here in the 254, you can see the amazing background. The weather is so good. And of course, we have the contestants are ready. And of course, as kids say, do not touch that button until the end. As you see, you can also, interact with us. We are on all platforms on social, on Facebook, on Twitter, and also on Instagram. You can interact with us as you tell us what do you think about us. And of course, do remember also, Kate did get to give me a challenge. So I'm about to, knock her out.
Did she,
Okay.
did she say she can rap or sing better than you?
She can sing better
No,
than
I
me.
didn't
So,
say
See,
that.
at that time, I didn't know Joey could really sing. And somebody told Katie can't sing, well, not sing in the shower. I know, Katie, somebody should tell you, stop. You sound horrible. You sound like me. Stop it. Knock it off. I didn't know Joey could sing. That shit was funny. like, what is Katie up there doing? It's like Katie sounds like she's up there strangling cats or some shit.
If I never remember, say blonde hair Joby. I better screenshot this. Yeah, I had a blonde short hair at this time. It's crazy, man.
someone
No,
is about
no,
to get into
no.
real trouble. Someone is about to get into
I'm
real
about to
trouble,
knock
But
her
family.
it's
down.
fine. You gotta see me sing.
And that is what's happening right here with the Black Fan Network
I
media for the
know.
21st century.
Too bad we saw you sing. It was fucked up.
And we are representing on the show. We shall be taking a short music. We shall be taking a short break. We'll be taking you to show you what's good with Kenyan talent. Right here, we do have some of the content.
This is crazy. For me as well, of course, I'm yet to see. And
That shit was unorganized. It was all over the place. What the fuck is going on?
I
Like,
was new.
how do you
Hey,
organize this crazy shit? Like this is confusion, man. What is this going?
I didn't know shit.
I know,
I was
I
working.
know, I know.
I'm there as to pay my dues as an employee. I don't know shit about events, man. I'm just new in this industry of radio too. I'm happy being on radio, so I'm moving along because I'm on radio. Like I'm happy for me. Got to stand here with either Kate or Spikes or Joy. My brother. Yeah, our business. So sure, Mama, I love the confidence, man. I just love the fact that my confidence has been there from the beginning. Come on, stop playing. Huh? The skin has grown thicker, but it was there. Not turn this particular kind of contest, and like not rushing it. So just do your best. Of course, I'm expecting the best, and I know there'll be a winner out of this. That's what I expect. And that's what's up. I'll let you get back to your seats. That's what's up. But yeah, I'll be sending you guys the link of the rest of the maybe videos you'd like to see, but it's on the Blackout Fire Network Africa, as you can see on the screen. Blackout Fire Network Africa with 1,000.13 subscribers with 499 videos. So many videos over there. So check them out. And even on Odyssey, we're still also on Odyssey in case you want to see my first interviews. God damn, it's crazy. My first shows. Me trying to understand, learning how to put words together, trying to understand politics, kid coming in, trying to call me a moron and all types of bullshit. It's crazy, man. It's been such an amazing growth. That's what I was telling Iwaton today. In case you're wondering how we got into this conversation, I was just
I
telling
never called you no more. I called people morons. I want to see your face. It would be on her face. Joby would be shaking. You see when she goes, no, she wanted to say shit to me. She's like, And then she's like, I'm not no moron.
no way. I was holding myself because I'm being respectful. I'm like,
I
no,
know.
no,
I know.
no, like,
I'm not no moron.
I don't want to lose my job because I'm trying to.
That
I
shit
know what
was
a moron is, but
that
hey,
shit was hilarious.
it's such an amazing growth. Yeah, blonde hair job. You reminded me back to all the way back, but it's been such an amazing growth. That's the story I was trying to tell my team today of how far we've come, and a quick reminder of how we need to, because with the people we have now remaining on the team for real on Blackout Fire, leave alone the popping up businesses and the people we have new, the Blackout Fire Network radio team, standing with the people I have, it's been such a work. Like, no, no, not in a bad way. It's been such a work. Like, and Keith understand what I'm saying. It's been, and you guys maybe know it as well. It's been an amazing growth with challenges, wanting to give up, but at the same time, you're like, who am I giving up for? I've really fought so hard for this.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. You wanted to give up.
Yeah, I really wanted to give up because people are really stressing the shit out of me. I'm like, man, I'm not falling for depression. I'm not really willing to fall into depression because of just a position. If you think it's just about you being a manager, it's more than being a manager. This is about what I love. And if I can't be in a space of what I love and understand why you need to be accountable, then F with it. But it's been such an amazing growth. But
Uh,
anyway, that's
got
not the
growing up. Got
today.
growing up.
Exactly. Not the conversation of today, but of course, that was nice, of course, to remind ourselves of where we come from. It's always nice. I love the fact that in this platform we can do that. Go back to
Those going down going down memory lane.
exactly, which is super, super amazing. But today we're gonna be talking about Kanye West, who is back with apologies to the Rabbi and the Jewish community after his anti-Semitic act. Remember that?
Anti-Semitic. All he did was tell the truth, but see, tell the truth about them is anti-Semitic. You can be anti-black all day long because that's the thing they set up around the world. Anti-black is normal. On the anti-black is normal. Everybody can be anti-black. It won't shit happen to you. But yeah, he's like, 'cause his money's funny. Money, but I'm begging, please, white daddy. Please, white daddy. I'm broke. I'm broke. My butthole is open for you now. I'm sorry. That's
Damn.
right, Joby. That's right.
But before we get into Kanye, we're gonna start with, of course, what is happening in New York. Shout out to our New York people in the building. In case you're living in New York, you have a new mayor in the city, and he doesn't give a shit about immigrants. And he's been openly talking about also how Netanyahu, shout out to our Netanyahu, how he should be held accountable for everything that he's been doing. All the we know what has been happening. If you talk about the cast with the small hats, and of course Netanyahu, we know who he represents, why he talks the way he talks, why is the person who is on the front of the screen on behalf of the people who control him. But yes, we have a new mayor in New York, of course, who's come very hard on this system, including Trump. He's saying Trump he has no space. Like, come on, I love the confidence, but we're gonna talk about that as we start with today's conversation. That is Zoram Mandami, Mamandani, Zoram Mamandami. That is the new lawyer
You
of
got it right. That's it.
yeah, Zoram Mamandami, and we're gonna talk about that. But a quick reminder before we get into it, kindly remember to download our app on the Google Play Store in case this weekend he's gonna get home early enough. You have a promise show. In case he gets home early enough, hasn't enough
Yeah,
time to
it's been a month and a half. I got to do shows today. I'm gonna do one later on tonight and one tomorrow. I gotta
and
do them because I haven't. And I miss doing them. So whenever I had to rest, but now I'm all geeked up. I and I used to love just doing be geeked up. Now I'm geeked up because I want to talk about something tonight. But go ahead anyway. Go ahead.
yeah, so ensure you download the app on the Google Play. So Blackout Fire Network is the name. In case he might be on the network, that's the only way you can catch him up. And of course, once you download the app, you can catch him up on the radio station as well as us. We are on the radio station every single day, literally on Spreaker, Spotify, on all the streaming platforms, so you can actually get Blackout Fire Network on. And apart from that, we have amazing merchandise for you, all colors, all sizes, and also some amazing organic supplements. Your health is your wealth. Stay healthy, breathe healthy. Don't stop at Popeyes. Shout out to Kid. Don't say no Jerome
Yeah,
Mosquito.
yeah.
Popeyes.
I ain't no Popeye. The mosquitoes when to stop when he was in London. He said he's in traffic, and he looked to the right or looked to the left, whatever he said, and there's a Popeyes right there waiting on his ass. Said, "Come and eat me, come and try." But hey, you're a vegetarian, so you guys eat biscuits. Jim Mosquito, go in and get your go in and get your 6 buttermilk biscuits. You'll be glad you did. It'll help you. Go get 6 buttermilk biscuits.
That's what's up. But we're gonna start, of course, with Zora Mamdani. Hey, his name is so hard to pronounce, man. These are Ugandan raised Indian, of course, according to the
Of
details
course,
I have.
of course.
The details I have, and now is one literally the mayor city in New York, and it's been coming so harsh. I've seen some of his videos, which I can't find on this particular page, but he's been so hard on going on Trump, going on Netanyahu, going on immigrants, talking about how New York is a city of immigrants. It was built by immigrants, and there's no
New
immigrants who
York,
are.
New York was not built by immigrants. New York was built by Africans. All that immigrant talk. New York was not built by immigrants. New York was built by enslaved Africans. That's why Wall Street had a grave. It's still there of enslaved Africans underneath it. You know, Wall Street's at enslaved Africans. You know where Central Park is? That was an African community they tore down to the ground. It was built by enslaved Africans, not
Yeah,
by immigrants. Go ahead.
I want you to take a look at this video coming out of Minnesota. You would think it was a video coming out of Somalia, but take a look at this video coming out of Minnesota, and then I'm going to come back and tell you exactly what I see.
But there's been a bunch of Somalis over there. That's what
Assalamu
they're in.
alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Somalia. Somalia. Iran State. معوي سليم. Early voting حتى إلا November 4. I need your vote.
My message is like this. The Democratic Party that you once loved back in the 70s and the 80s, maybe trickling into the 90s, no longer exists.
Again, like you keep on saying, kid, this is not about the left and the right. Leave alone the if you
No,
don't need to be
it's not.
Democratic Republican, the left, the right doesn't matter. These are the same people again. So
Yep.
we need to stop putting the crap of the Democrats, the
But
Republicans,
but I, but it,
all
but
that.
most people don't know that, Joe. They get caught up in the left right divide. That's on purpose.
On care. Both oppositions don't care. Look at Kamala Harris right now. Have you seen that? I don't want to talk about Kamala Harris, not the topic of today, but have you seen what
And
Kamala Harris has been doing? You
she
see?
been she been looking crazy. I know that they she's talking about on a book on a book tour, talking crazy, looking crazy. I know.
Exactly. Trying to say she's not done with presidential seat and all that. She's going
Come
right back. Calling out Trump for the ballroom that is about to set. They're all the same people. If
exactly.
Kamala was president, Betcha should be doing exactly what Trump is doing. So please, let's
Yep.
stop with the left, right,
That's
wing.
exactly. But they didn't figure it out. They changed Joby, but the policies remain the same. So it's fake. They change. The people change. Obama, Trump, all of them interchangeable. But the policies always stay the same, Joby. Invade people's country, steal their resources. That never changes. No matter who's in there, those policies never change. Ain't that funny?
Yep.
So I want you to stop referring to them as the Democratic Party. This is now the new party that has invaded the United States of America, which is called the Socialistic Party. The good news,
This
finally, they
this
have
is
the
all fake.
message of who
This is
they
all
are.
fake. This is
At
all
least
fake.
now we know what kind of enemy
Look,
that we are dealing with.
this is
Even the
directed by like
members
everything's all
inside the
fake.
Democratic Party know that their time is finished, it's done, it is over. They have been pushed out by sectors like this guy over there in Minnesota, and then what you saw last night in New York City by electing Zora Mamdani as your mayor. And by the time these children in New York City figure it out,
I feel like for me, the problem we should be having as America, especially for the New Yorks, if I'm putting it correctly on the
Should be
right
about
term.
economics. He's trying to fear based, trying to make it about race again. It's the
Mhm.
fear based nonsense why all white people run around there starving, the stomachs are touching their backbone. So it's bringing fear. Oh, he's the other. How we get? And it's been the white people he's talking about that's been fucking up the other white people. They made these people rich who shouldn't be rich, and they've been stealing the wealth of the country. So he's just talking about the same identity fake politics. What he's saying is
Yep.
absolutely fake. He's trying to feel since white people are always scary. Oh, look at them, there's brown people, the Somalis. Oh, it's all nonsense. It's all
Mhm.
fake.
Also, let me play that ad.
when they stay in their apartments hiding because they're in fear of their security and safety, just walking around the streets of New York City, it will be too late. The police would have already been defunded. Social workers will come
Defund
to their rescue.
See how loud it is? Ain't nobody defunding no police. The Democrats were making cop cities, giving the police more money. So what he's saying is a lie. See, this all agitate to scare people. It's all propaganda. It's all lies. So all they do is lie. Right, fake, right, left divide. Go look what the Democrats did. They gave the police more money. See, he's talking this crazy. So, all lies.
Mhm.
All bullshit.
Not that that's what you want, but that's what you voted for. Section 8 housing and affordability
All
building.
lies.
Elections are not real. Elections are not real,
Nope.
and
And and you're gonna need affordable housing because can't nobody afford to live. See, so what he's telling them, he's trying to be fair, and how the rich have stolen the country that they gave it away to and made rents now unaffordable. He's telling you it's wrong to be able to live in dignity, Joby. They don't hear it and understand. He's telling you it's wrong to live in dignity and to be able to pay for a place, work a job, and be able to pay some place to live instead of sleeping in the street. He said, "Oh, it's bad to have public housing and have suitable housing. That's wrong. It's evil." See, that's what he's saying. Because they're stupid. He's a moron. This
for
is
me,
propaganda.
I'm heavy on elections is not real. So, like you're talking
Well,
about
it's
them,
not.
yeah, and of course, if this is staged to promote something, they're doing it already. Okay, that's why that if they knew. They allowed this man because we understand the white supremacy very well. If they don't want you to pursue this power, they won't allow you to, not even to contest. A good example is
Exactly.
Tanzania. Just in Africa, we're talking about America. What happened in Africa? We have Tanzania, a whole woman in a country dominated by by men.
By
We
men, exactly.
one woman in one country where most of the men who actually dominate Africa could just have risen and say, "Hey, you're on the wrong." But the African Union, which is majority, of course, dominated by men, they're the first people to congratulate her because they knew they want her in power. If
Of course.
Protestants who are a threat, of course, to the real to this real power, if they wanted them to be there, they would have wanted to be them to be there because they wouldn't have been a threat. But they removed the people who are a real threat on the ballot papers and ensure it's only Samia Suluhu. And they pushed this through their media because if this was actually very triggering as they're acting concerned, shout to Trump and the rest of the African Union and the rest of the people acting like this is now concerning after Tanzanians have lost their life. Come on, think again. So Zoram, what is his name again? Let me get it correctly. Zoram I want to get his name correctly. I don't want to mispronounce it. Zora Mamandi. Mamnandi. If they wanted Zora Mamnandi, who is an Indian, and then we know also talking about classism, right? The categories of, classism, where the whites, whatever, the Indians, and everything, right? They will not have allowed this person to be there. So this is for a reason. Whatever the trigger is, it's actually effective, and that's why we're talking about it. It's already effective because this guy is actually triggering most of the people to be reacting the way they're reacting, talking about Trump, this and this and this, Netanyahu, this and this and this, but also going back to talking about New York was built by immigrants. I mean, if you know real history, who are the immigrants? Are you talking about Indians? Did Indians participate in this, or what are you mentioning? That's the question. So
Killed it. And he
this is all just like a soccer game. They have arranged the players, the goalkeeper, the referee, who blows.
Exactly, Joey. Now you're getting it. You're so bright. Exactly. Exactly what they did. Exactly what this is. It's
Yeah,
kabuki theater because if they didn't want him there, he wouldn't be there.
exactly. So I've been watching this for the last 3 days. That's why I've not talked about it or been in a rush to talk about it because I'm like, what's really, really happening here? And then understanding again, go back to the graphs. I like call it in the simplest way I understand the graphs of classisms. The white people at the bottom. We have the Asians.
Uh-huh. Asians and the Indians in the middle and the white on top.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
exactly.
buffer races. Exactly.
Why would an Indian be given privilege in America?
Yeah, but all other exactly from Uganda, like as they're getting rid of all the other Indians because they serve a purpose until they don't. Because we know we had an Indian, always got he's the only Indian that didn't change his name. Like Joey can't pronounce it. All the other Indians always change their names, like Nikki Haley, right? Her name is Nikki Ramaswamy or some shit. Who they let be governor of New York? I mean, governor of South Carolina, which I just came from, right? When she tried to run for president, hey, you're an Indian. You better go out here talking that crazy shit. I'm one of you. I'm a conservative and I don't like black people either. Blah, blah. They say, listen, you're an Indian. The answer's no. And so they told Vivek Ramaswamy, who's running for governor of Ohio, right? Say, no, you're a dirty Indian. The answer's no. Absolutely not. Why would we
So
vote for an Indian? Right?
if
So, exactly. Go ahead, Joey.
if you like it, or as I like it, I'd call this as the new Charlie Kirk game, because this is how they get you all propagandized,
Of
fuel in
course.
you with anger. They want you to
Exactly. Exactly. How dare exactly? Oh, you believe this Indian is the mayor of New York? Can you believe it? What kind? And now they got the dirty Somalis in Minnesota. Ah! Exactly. Just to get you fearful and angry about nothing. Exactly. It's the it's the
Donald
polarizing.
Mhm.
Trump.
So, Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4
Yeah, I
words
know he's
for
watching. I watched. I watched. He said, I know you watch all this fake rhetoric. He's not gonna do nothing but Donald Trump in the back room and say, "Hey, Trumpy, how you doing? Can I put your dick in my mouth?" Of course, Mandani. You've done a good job, son. A
Please
kicking
go.
ball. Now remember, I want the whole ball with the hair in your mouth. Of course. It's him shaking his hands. And so, like Joby said, when same thing you see in Kenya when they were fighting, then you see them later day they eating, they drinking tea together, laughing. This is scam. It's con. It's the con for the dumb masses.
Go back and fix India.
Volume up.
Turn up the
He said, I
volume.
grew up in
Yeah.
Uganda. I didn't grow up in India, Joby. I never been to India in my life. I've been to
Oh,
Uganda under Museveni. Remember, he was raised under Museveni. Can you believe it?
crazy, crazy.
I was like, my volume's up. It's up. I'm listening to you. Zoran Mamdani, I love you.
I like this guy. You gotta admit, this guy's doing so much good accent with Trump. Like he's really pulling the Trump. He just gotta.
This is AI. This ain't real.
Come on, like he's doing good. Then the AI is doing so good.
That's AI, Joby. That's not real.
I knew you were going to win. I was just testing you.
Yeah,
And I love the speech. So I was driving
that's AI, Joby. That's not Trump.
around LA and I find out Mamdani.
Kid, you can pull the Trump accent. So it's you AI. It's you AI.
But that's AI right there, Joby. That's AI.
I felt that he was going to win, you know what I mean? Because he was dusting Cuomo's ass off. I mean, everything he said was on point.
And just like you said, they act like these elections are real. These elections are, like Joey said, they're all fake. This is theater. This is kabuki. This is fake. He's not going to do nothing to change anybody's lives in New York. It's a script. It's all fake. And you got these people come on, I know he dusted him off. He won it. He beat Cuomo and blah, blah, blah. But are any of the policies going to change? Absolutely not. See, this is like you said, this is a fake. This is like the WWE, what they call it, WWE now. This is Hulkamania against whatever person. Yeah, I'm gonna beat him, buddy. Ah! This is that fake wrestling shit. That's what you're looking at. You know, time to wake up. This is fake. Montana. Yeah, it's WWE exactly. Montana. This is the ultimate warrior against Hulk Hogan. Ah, I'm gonna beat you. Oh shit.
Even though Eric Adams thought.
I grew up watching wrestling, so I have all those scripts on my head too.
There you go. See?
He's gonna help. I'm telling you, we can't let this guy.
WWE Championship. Donald Trump.
He's not gonna win.
Weighing 658 pounds. Come on.
Exactly. And remember, and Joey's so young, Joey can't remember they had to switch it up. You guys we all old enough to remember it was the WWF, the World Wrestling Federation. Remember they had to switch it up because people took them to court because a lot of people believed it was real. They said, hey, this shit ain't real. So they had to change it to the WWE, the World Wrestling Entertainment thing. They had to call entertainment. Because people say, this shit ain't real, this shit's fake. So they changed. See, we grew up known as the WWF. Joby, hold that. Put us up, Joby. Look up, Goose. Say, when did the WWF change its name to the WWE? When did the WWF, I think it was the early 2000s. When did the WWF change its name to the WWE? It'll let us know.
The WWF, which was the World Wrestling Federation, officially changed its name to WWE World Wrestling Entertainment on May 2006. May 6th.
There you go. See when Joe was still a little kid, exactly. So I know my kids used to watch that shit. I remember came when they said, "What the hell y'all watch this WWF?" They said, "That is the WWE now." I'm like, "What? What is it?" WWE, what does that even mean? I didn't think about entertainment. WWE, what the hell is that?
I loved wrestling. I loved wrestling. Oh my god! But that's like this is for entertainment purposes only. I fractured my sister's arm, because we were playing wrestling.
That's why I told Joe we do not try these things at home. And the kids still do it. Go ahead.
We tried it at home, and then I fractured my sister's arm, and then my stepmom. I'm like, oh, just playing, man. I'm doing wrestling. So what?
You fight with your butt. Let me do my daughter's arm.
New York. Shut up. You know, Mom Donnie, I think is qualified. He's young. We need young people in this fucking game, yo. I hate the requirements of old ass senile motherfuckers, man. I think Mom Donnie is great. I think he's mature, you know, past, he's only like 34, 35, but I think he's even more mature because he understands the fact that he grew up in Uganda, but his mom was a director. If you ever seen the movie Mississippi,
It is the bullshit. You think because someone grew up in Uganda that makes them a better person? Are you crazy?
Exactly. So that's Godfrey the comedian, Joe. That's Godfrey the comedian. So he knows what the fuck he's talking about. He's a
Oh
comedian. So
my
he don't know what the hell
god.
he's talking about. That's a Nigerian comedian, Godfrey. He don't know what the hell
I
he's talking
also
about
want to
most of the
say
time.
there are many Muslims who are not happy with the Zoran decision as well. And they don't believe Zoran is a real Muslim, right? And you wonder why. Well, things like this. I had a discussion with somebody yesterday who was happy about Zoran
Well, he's probably not,
winning
because
the election. And I'm like, that's not.
you're not gonna turn New York into no Muslim city. Yeah, your fucking mind. That'll never happen. Never have motherfuckers walking around in goddamn hijabs and all that shit in New York, ever. So no, he's not a Muslim. We think he's gonna bring Sharia law to New York. No, he's not gonna. So is he gonna be half a Muslim, half that shit? Yeah, because he's trying to get elected. He's not gonna be no real all that crazy. Allah Akbar, no. Not in no fucking New York. They gonna say, hey man, shut your fucking mouth with that goofy shit. You know where he's at? That's called playing to the room, knowing what room you're in. Come on, if you're a real Muslim, if you're gonna bring the Saudi Arabia kind of Muslim in New York, Islam in New York, the answer is hell, fuck no, he's not. And no one's gonna deal with it. No one's gonna live that goofy shit. Hey, you better get out of here with that goofy shit you're talking. Go ahead, Joe.
Not a real Muslim. Like, Zoran is not a real Muslim. Either that or is this some kind of takia going on? But I don't believe he's a real Muslim. He's somebody like, how can I put it? An individual who just calls himself a Christian, but is with abortion, with transgenderism, all this nonsense. He's somebody who calls himself a Muslim. He's a Muslim by calling himself a Muslim, but his actions aren't. He's okay with transgenderism. He's okay with prostitution. He's okay with all kinds of different things that's just not okay in Islam, right? Let's look at a couple things that Zoran actually agrees with. Zoran Mamdani, the New York State Assembly member and Democratic nominee, a recent winner for NYC mayor, has consistently expressed strong support for transgender rights throughout his political career. As a Democratic socialist representing a diverse Queens district, he has positioned himself as an ally to the LGBTQ community. That's not Muslim. Okay? I don't know who trying to tell you that. That's not Muslims aren't allies with the LGBTQ community. It blows my mind how a lot of them think that. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like a lot of people don't read different books that are with different religions, right? And I say this to say this. I say that to say this. A lot of people in that community, they were probably raised in churches. They know what the Bible says. They know what the Bible instructs. They know that the Bible goes against this. So they do not like Christians because of this fact. And then they feel like they can lean more towards Islam because they don't know what that book says. You understand? But in actuality, there's an agreement upon this situation. Neither Christians nor Muslims are allies with LGBTQ community. So Zoran Mamdani just became the first Muslim mayor of New York City. And 50 Cent, who is a New York native, is not too happy about that. In fact, he just posted this on his Instagram, saying, "Rest in peace to New York City." Many wonder why he isn't too happy. Well, this is the reason.
To address 50 Cent. And you know he's a critic.
He's a critic
Of high taxes.
But let me just
Go ahead and then we'll play it. Go ahead.
I didn't even know what my salary would be until I opened up Instagram and I saw this thing, which was like 50 Cent offers Mamdani X amount of money.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a very specific amount of money. And I was like, oh my God, that's
so now we'll do this in reverse.
It was 50 Cent. 50 Cent said yesterday, New York is done. You know, New York is completely done after literally the new mayor being, winning the elections and everything. So it was like, hey, New York is completely done. New York's pack your bags and go. You were like New
Oh,
Yorkers.
please. Yeah, please. You just to give Canada. It's all. Like I said, it's all theater, Joe. Ain't shit gonna change New York. Policy's not gonna change. Nothing's gonna get better or worse for nobody. Not gonna change. And when the economic collapse comes to New York, he's not gonna be able to stop it. Not gonna do anything about it. So it's all just theater. And shit gonna change because he's a fake Muslim or a real Muslim. We know he can't practice real Islam in New York anyway. Not like he's in the Middle East. That shit's not gonna fly in New York. You can't go like even in Kenya. You got motherfuckers walking around all that goofy shit. New York City. You're not gonna tolerate it. It's a different culture. So, he go back to India and Pakistan and do that shit. He knew that. He can't practice that goofy shit in New York. It's a different culture. And New York is what the capital of the what? The cats with the hats. So that ain't gonna be able to fly. But who cares? The whole thing is like it's actually it means nothing because nobody's life is gonna change. All this fake ass back and forth. Oh, he's the first Muslim mayor. So what? So
You,
what?
the whole, I'd say, the whole continent, the whole world, politically, we're on the same level of
Exactly.
economy. I don't. It's
Exactly.
that.
Exactly. Because the same people run the world. They just don't run America. They run the world because they own all these goofy banks. So it's the same fake election selection shit. Everybody would say, "Oh, you're getting rid of democracy." Democracy is a scam. How you steal elections, make people believe. You make people believe that they have an interest in the government, as if they're voting for those people. And then when you get them in office, they never do what you want them. They never. Ain't funny. Ask yourself around anywhere, whether in Kenya, Nigeria, they never work for the people. Ain't it funny? And the ones that do get shot in the head or end up getting death threats every time. You gotta leave that working for the people. He's getting assassination attempts, death threats, all kind of crazy shit. So it's copy and paste everywhere because you got one group of people that controls this whole planet. Okay? You're not supposed to talk about them. Not supposed to know about them. You're supposed to get on your knees like Kanye West and say, how wide do you need me? How wide do you need me to open my mouth or my butt cheeks? Okay? That's the scam. Because you rule power from behind the scenes. That's how power works. You're not supposed to open your mouth when you got real power. Real power, you never see it. You get this so fake president like a Trump don't control shit. Somebody's gonna stop all the wars that he's starting. That ain't nothing to do with him. He's been told what to do. You don't know this moron, this broke ass fake, not a fake billionaire, Trump. Everything he's done has failed. How's he got money? Everything he's done is failed. Fail. But people are too stupid. They won't go back and research Trump's actual business history. You get propaganda by the individuals that own the media, the Jays, the cats, they own all media. You go to France, they own it. Go to England, they own it. They own it all. So when you get this fake, that's why they needed TikTok. They own it. So when you get this fake media, oh, Trump's a businessman, he's a sexual. When you won't go back and do some research, you see Trump has failed at everything he's ever done. So how is he rich? This motherfucker's a failure because they own the media's propaganda. They prop him up to be their puppet. They got him in there. He's dismantling shit the way they want him to do it. Trump don't run shit but his mouth. Just like this dude. You think the Jewish, the cat in the hat power in New York has not picked this guy because they try to pretend like this? He's fighting the power. They always give you when they know you. Oh man, it's hopeless. The whole game is because everybody's trying to know the whole game is rigged, right? So
How will you?
they try to get, huh?
Uh, Go on before I interrupt you. Sorry.
They know the whole game is the people start to know this whole game is rigged. It's all fake. It's all phony. So they give you like an outside. He's the underdog fighting the power. Same what they did with Obama ass. He's an underdog fighting the. Then you found out that Obama was part of the same fucked up system. He's a fake. He's a phony. You're
Hmm.
like, God damn, it's
Obama is
all
trending
fake.
in
Good
Tanzania.
joking.
Obama is
Huh?
trending. Obama is trending in Tanzania because of a video he once of a speech he once made, of a video that is circulating online of him talking about democracy, transparency in elections, people inclusivity when it comes to protests, why people need to actually be listened to and have a right to vote. So the video has been circulating and trending actually in both Kenya and Tanzania because of the current events. And when talking about Obama, and of course, what we're also addressing, it's sad that most of our people and the image that has been long put on the media, this
Of
fake
course.
media, and the fake
Yep.
money they fuel to also promote the propaganda, it's been long working. So that's why we believe someone like this Indian man, because the big question for me, being a critical thinker, okay, what I'm gonna say is, where in New York do you have traces of an Indian leader? Can anyone answer me that? Maybe I'm lacking patterns.
Nowhere.
Okay, thank you. Then, so how all of a sudden, in a worldwide supremacist country that literally
Exactly.
dismisses and underlooks and undermines Indians, all of a sudden we have an Indian leader? Is that really making sense?
Exactly. Exactly. That's the questions you would ask if you had
Mm.
common sense and critical thinking. Exactly. Where does this Indian guy come from? How did he show up?
So,
Who is
all
he?
of all of a sudden, exactly, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden he's standing for all the immigrants. We know Indians stand for themselves, according to
yep,
me and the facts
they
I
do.
have.
They don't. They
Indians
do. They don't
stand
give a
for
fuck about no.
themselves.
Let me some of the immigrants again, because remember, it's the cats that were flooding every place with immigrants. Remember, that's their motto. We showed you at the border. Got show that was those were Jewish organizations flooding America with and Britain and Europe with immigrants. The cats with the hats were doing that. That's why, see, exactly. He didn't come from no, exactly. If you find out the money, Joey, if you go deep, because they're going to hide it, they're going to show they're going to be in different front groups and different organizations, so you can't find them, but you'll know it's the cats with the hats that sponsored this dude. And that's why he's there. That's why he's talking about, we're going to bring immigrants back. The people said they didn't want no immigrants. That's why they got mad. So what are you talking about? So the first thing out of his mouth, we're going to bring immigrants. New Yorkers told you we don't want no immigrants in here. So see, so he was lying. So the first thing out of his mouth is all immigrants are working in country. The New York was built by immigrants. It's a goddamn lie. First of all, good job. Go to Google again real quick. Say say African say African slavery graveyard found under Wall Street because they built it. Remember, Wall Street was a slave market way before it became a goddamn. Because that was the first stocks and bonds, black people being sold, traded and sold, built this bit. Say African slavery graveyard found under Wall Street.
According to Google AI, it says the notion of African slavery found under Wall Street primarily refers to the discovery of the African burial ground nearby and the historical truth that the physical area and the financial system of Wall Street were fundamentally built using enslaved labor. And of
How
course,
about that? No, no, enslaved Africans. So it wasn't built by no immigrants. That shit he talking. They worked them to death and they threw them in a ditch, Joe. Then paved over their black bodies. Built by immigrants. You got your fucking mind. Ain't no immigrants
mhm.
in those cemeteries, in those graves, Joe. But those are black people in them graves, not immigrants.
Going deeper, it talks about the African burial ground. In 1990, the construction of a new federal building on the lower Broadway, just a few streets from Wall Street, uh, unearthed, unearthed remains of over 400 enslaved Africans. This site was part of the large cemetery where more than 15,000 enslaved and free black people were buried between 16 the 1630s and 1795.
16, that's when the country was being created. So it wasn't built by immigrants. It built by those Africans, Joby. Those Africans were right there building that shit. Not this shit he talking.
The discovery provided powerful physical evidence of the massive scale of slavery in New York City and is now a protected nation monument. When you go to the physical construction they're talking about, enslaved Africans were a crucial part of New York City physical development and
Well, a crucial. They were the part. A crucial. That means that we hear white people lie. A crucial part. They were important. No, they were the part that built the shit. Not this shit he talking. Because they were free labor, Joe. They worked them to death. They threw their ass in a ditch. Get your ass in that ditch, nigga.
they cleared land, built
Yeah.
many of the cities, the early structures, and
Early
even
structures, Joe. Oh, not the immigrants, Joby. Oh, the African. What, Joby? The African built these structures and cleared the land. Not that bullshit he's saying. Built by immigrants. What is you talking about?
and even built the original wall, that is a defensive barrier against the Native Americans and the British, for which Wall Street is named. When you talk about the slave market from 1711 to 1762, an official slave market was mandated by city officials to operate at the corner of the Wall and Water Streets. This market was the central hub for the buying and selling of enslaved black people in the city. The financial system was the wealth generated on Wall Street
Of course. Wait, Joe, but the wealth of the city was generated by Africans,
Yep.
not immigrants. That fuck shit he talking.
Mhm. Exactly. The wealth generated on Wall Street in the New York City was deeply entwined with the economics of slavery.
Of
Major
course.
banks, insurance companies profited directly from the slave trade and the production of goods like cotton in the South. Enslaved Africans were accepted as collateral for loans, essentially turning
Yep.
human beings into a financial commodity. In essence, while no actual hidden slavery, quote, meaning the hidden institution in meaning the
Of course, it's it. The institution, the richest institution, the companies you got today, Joby, still around, started with slavery.
Mhm. Yeah, the same. This was found in a literal underground space. The physical remains of the enslaved people who built the area and the historical records of the slave market and financial dealings were discovered or brought to light, revealing the institution's critical role in the foundation of modern Wall Street and New York City.
What? You mean it's the Africans that built that, Joby? What? What? Oh, that's right. This motherfucking Indian's from Uganda. He wouldn't know nothing about no Zach. He wouldn't know nothing about no New York history or even study. Just say some old raggedy shit. That's how you know he's a fake. Because somebody told him to say that. It was built by immigrants. He don't know. Joby just read it. Only takes 2 seconds to look it up. Find out who actually really built it. It's built by black people.
Mhm. But yeah, we have on this other conversation as we move on from Zora, Mamandi, Mama, whatever.
Just call him Zoe, Joby.
Damn, oh my goodness. So
Call him Zoe.
bad to Zoe. On this other hand, we have Akeem Jeffries, who's calling out Trump for being one among the people on the ring of pedophile cases. And of course, with that conversation, it's going to lead us to another video, which is talking about, and of course, exposing these pedophile rings connected with so many conversations in it. But listen to this.
Jeffries, I guess on the Epstein files, which still have not been released, on a personal level, how does it feel to work with so many grown adults who have been obstructing the release of these Epstein files and, in effect, protecting pedophiles?
Well, the Trump administration and Mike Johnson are running a pedophile protection program. That's what they've been doing. And that's the reason why they refuse to swear.
Is this new with Obama, Joe Biden, da da da? If you go back. Come on.
In Representative-elect Adelita Graham.
Exactly, Joby. Who are Democrats, suppose exactly. They all been digging in little kids' buttholes, all of them, talking all this crazy stuff like that. They
Now,
all been pedophile. First they told you it was all fake. Remember 7 years ago when we said this? Oh, it's all conspiracy theories. There's no conspiracy. But then a conspiracy theory there's always a conspiracy theory until it's not. Notice that? It's always a conspiracy theory until it's not. So go ahead, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
she was elected in late September decisively. And Representative-elect Adelita Grijalva still hasn't been sworn in because she'll become the 218th vote on an up or down piece of legislation that will require the Department of Justice to release the Epstein files. And yet week after week after week have gone by and Representative-elect Adelita Grijalva is unable to serve 800,000 plus people in the state of Arizona, all because of the pedophile protection program being run by Mike Johnson and House Republicans at the direction of their boss, Donald J. Trump.
Oh, that's not the boss. We know the boss. We can mention the bosses.
Exactly. Yes, sorry. Trump is not the boss. Trump had nothing to do with setting up Epstein Island. That was the CIA and the Mossad. So, but Trump was a participant of putting his penis in a little kid's butt in the mouth, allegedly. We know he was there. All that shit, he wasn't part of it. We all know they all were part of it. Democratic, Republican alike. We all know that. First they said this is all a conspiracy. A conspiracy of what? Of you putting your penis in a child's butt? That's a conspiracy? But now everybody knows the conspiracy is real. But where did Epstein come from? Let me say, how was Epstein even a billionaire? Oh, another thing. So I tell you about frontmen they make. We know Epstein was not a billionaire. He's a fake billionaire, like a Zuckerberg, like a Bill Gates, and a Elon Musk. How's Elon Musk a billionaire who's never had any profitable? He's like a Trump again, right? Elon Musk has never had a profit in his life. Every company they got him with is failed. All of them. So how's he a billionaire? He's gonna be the first trillionaire. How? All the companies that the CIA gave him. These are front people. I want you to know that. The CIA not to come out and let you know that they made all these wicked ass organizations, these wicked ass companies. They put front men there. So when you look at like a moron like an Elon Musk and a Bill Gates, they're front men. Okay, for the real powers that actually run this planet. They're out front to take the flat. See, real power doesn't come out and expose itself. They put a front man like a Zuckerberg. He be the same old dumb shit. I mean, they don't no more. People rising up. Zuckerberg created Facebook in his garage or some goofy shit, like the moron for Apple. But then people started to know, oh, it's the intelligence agencies that built all these. Yeah, who had the money? Then they got to talk about that fake Bitcoin. Toki Yaka Modi Soki, whatever the fuck his goofy name is. Some Japanese fake. Yo says she don't know the difference between Chinese and Japanese, but she sure know that Japanese man's name. Whatever his goofy fake name is, Yoko Soto. Well, I want you to know how does some dude from Japan make a coin and get everybody to follow it without no money? What are you talking about? That means it's who runs the planet from behind the scenes? The Mossad, the CIA. So you're always looking at front men, kabuki theater. And you get all caught up because they own all the media. You put, Bill Gates is a billionaire. Elon Musk is a billionaire. You go back and find out the fucking morons. You can't listen to Elon Musk and know he's like partially retarded. You can't tell that's what they do. They laughing in your face. They put him up there because it's a sick joke too. They want to see how stupid you really are. Oh, he's such a brilliant, such a genius. Oh, okay. Go to Elon Musk's portfolio, everything else, and see the profitability. He hasn't made a dime. Nothing he's been involved in has made any money. So where's the money coming from? He's made no profit. Tesla's going under. He's trying to say, I need $1 trillion or something. Tesla's going bankrupt. Go ahead, Joby.
There's a song of Ariana Grande called "Just Like Magic." You know, that's how they get money. Just like
Yeah,
magic.
it's magic because it's magic through the CIA. So out there, everybody's starting to understand this, that this is all kabuki theater. Because real power stays behind the scenes, so you won't know who's actually pulling the strings of the puppets. That's how it works. So you don't know who to really be mad at. Oh, Bill Gates is crazy. Oh, Elon Musk. These are all fake people. Okay. Remember I said this when it happened. Remember they got something called they're all fake billionaires today, right? They're all billionaires. Remember something called the PayPal mafia with all these fake people that are billionaires. You got Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, all these people now that are, and they're all connected to the CIA. Isn't it funny? Peter Thiel with his Palantir project that's killing people in Palestine right now, the AI shit. Phony Stark, as they call him, Phony Stark, Elon Musk with his space thing. He never went into space. Every time he launches something, it blows up. Don't never work. It's fake Teslas that don't work. He's trying to get out of it. That's going under. It's broke. They try to tell you the valuation is $1 trillion. How's Tesla worth $1 trillion and it's not making any profits? That's why you know, because this is all fake. It's all smoke and mirrors. How's he working? Oh, he's the richest man in the world, but he's never made a profit. How's he? And how's he getting all these defense contracts when he was like 22 and 23? He's a front man for the CIA to move society. He's like a fake influencer, right? To move society as an influencer for the masses. Oh, I want to be just like Elon Musk and why he's so wealthy. He might be the first trillionaire in history. Trillionaire? Motherfucker ain't even made $1. I mean, he's a trillionaire. Go ahead, Joe.
Let me play this video very quickly, 10, 15 minutes. Then we switch very quickly to Kanye West apologizing to the same people, you know?
Of course. His money's fucked up. I told you he's going to apologize. I've been told you. I said, watch him come back. He ain't built. Kanye's not built for the real thing. That dude's a moron.
Let me play this.
He's offering them every hole they got. What hole you need me? What hole you want to put your thing into me, Daddy? I'm offering you every hole.
Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein is charged in a 2-count indictment. First, conspiracy to commit sex trafficking, and second, the substantive crime of sex trafficking of underage girls.
He supposedly killed himself in prison.
The Epstein case is horrific, and the young women deserve justice. It is quite likely that some of our faves are implicated.
Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like
Exactly.
Epstein.
Exactly.
I know he's your friend, but I don't
Your
care.
friend.
I've had the story for 3 years. I've had this interview with Virginia Roberts. We would not put it on the air. First of all, I was told, who's Jeffrey Epstein? No one knows who that is. This is a stupid story. Then the palace found out that we had her whole allegations about Prince Andrew.
And they told her she couldn't air it. Exactly. Remember, she's a newscaster, remember? And when she came out with this, they fired her ass. Your ass out. You ain't seen her ass. She probably working at a McDonald's somewhere. You don't even know. Because they told her, you better not air a goddamn thing. You're not going to air none of this. The cats who run on ABC, which are cats with the hats, so you're not going to air none of this. And when they caught her, and when she's over there talking, they fired her ass. You ain't seen this lady on news in 10 years. So she's working at she's working at the drive window of KFC. Ask you what kind of chicken you want, spicy or mild.
We were so afraid we wouldn't be able to interview Kate and Will that also quashed the story. And then Alan Dershowitz was also implicated in it because of the planes. She told me everything. She had pictures. She had everything. She was in hiding for 12 years. We convinced her to come out. We convinced her to talk to us. It was unbelievable what we had. Clinton.
Remember now, the lady she's talking about, she's dead. The other lady she's talking about that everything hit happened 5 years. All these powerful people around the world, they said, she hid, then she came out, and now she's dead and stinking. Ain't that funny? What a coincidence. Now she's dead and stinking. Go ahead.
I tried for 3 years to get it on, to no avail, and now it's all coming out, and it's like these new revelations, and I freaking had all of it. I'm so pissed right now. Like, every day I get more and more pissed because I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah, you had it, and they told you shut your mouth. They told you shut your mouth. And then you talked on this, so they fired you again. Because somebody caught you in the back running your mouth right here. And they fired you. Keep your goddamn mouth shut. You ain't seen this broad in news 8 years, whenever this was aired. 8 years. She's working at your latest taco stand, making chicken fajitas on the road. Go ahead, Joe.
He had was unreal. Other women backing it up. Hey, yep. Brad Edwards, the attorney, 3 years ago, saying there will come a day when we will realize Jeffrey Epstein was the most prolific pedophile this country has ever known. And I had it all 3 years ago.
So one of the things, if I were the president, I'd do is demand the Anthony Weiner laptop and get it to the most trusted person in the military to take apart everything on it and then start using it. There's a lot that can be prosecuted. In fact, I heard that the New York police officers who saw some of it, even though they're hardened investigators, literally had to go throw up.
They had to go throw up. Remember, all those New York police who sitting there all dead and stinking too. All those New York police who saw Anthony Weiner's laptop all mysteriously died. They're all dead. Those police officers who seen that laptop with those killing the babies, fucking them, and all that shit. Remember, he said that was. Remember, Anthony Weiner had that hard drive specifically titled "Insurance." My insurance program. Because when I get caught, I'll tell all the rich they better let me go. Remember, because he was texting his dick to kids, trying to fuck young kids, and his wife was Emma Abedin, the assistant to Hillary Clinton, assistant to Hillary Clinton, and they found on there that Hillary Clinton and them allegedly, he seen his wife and Hillary Clinton rape a young black girl in the woods, a white girl, whatever she was. And they called that video Frazzle Drip. Remember, these are all conspiracies. These are all conspiracies. All conspiracies that we know most likely are true. But I like to call them elite. These are the despicable bastards that run the world. These are your psychopaths that no justice ever touched them. And so accordingly, they got a hold of Anthony Weiner was texting the young girls his dick. And he was showing the little girl his dick in some 13-year-old child. Like I was telling, who takes a picture of their dick? What's wrong with you? But this is an old congressman. He's a Democrat, so you guys what the Republicans, the Democrats are, they're all involved in this shit. So, the laptop gets seen. Nobody got this laptop no more. FBI got it, but no one's ever seen nothing on it because it's protecting the people that actually run all these fake agencies, CIA, FBI. They all run and controlled by the people that run everything. We create this fake money from nothing. They're the ones own the banks. They're the ones Kanye West is going to get down and say, Daddy, give it to me in any hole you want. Whatever hole you want, I'm with it. That's what he's understanding now. So they're the ones that set up these pedophile rings. They're the ones orchestrated. Everybody, he's Epstein. He was a cat with the hat. And he was a fake billionaire. No one knew where his money came from. No one can... What money did Jeffrey Epstein have? How was he billionaire, living his billionaire lifestyle, having big houses in New York and Miami and Colorado and Paris and all this other shit? Oh, taxpayer dollars, spied for the Mossad, for the Jews, Israel, and the CIA. These are facts. Everybody knows this now. These are facts. Undeniable facts. Okay? These are facts. So we know he didn't die in no goddamn prison. We know he was taken out of the prison and wherever the fuck he's at, but we know he ain't dead. And all the news, Epstein died tonight in the New York jail. He hung himself. Yeah, right. And my name is Sambo. Okay, I'm goofy, whatever. But everything changes. Like, and look at this wicked bitch. This that Marina Amber. This that spirit cooking bitch here. All involved with the Rothschild, cooking, spirit cooking, and eating bodies with Jay-Z and Beyonce. These two wicked motherfuckers. All these wicked ass people. This Marina Abramovich, who was eating bodies and meals, all this wicked shit in your face. These are the psychopaths running the world. That's why no matter whoever gets elected, the policies never change. Because they're the real power behind the scenes. Go ahead, Joe. They're the Wizard of Oz. They're the wizard. Go ahead.
I'll ask a question before you go back. Because since we're talking about pedophilic behaviors and them killing and always using children's blood for rituals.
Yeah.
I think, of course, we've talked about this to
clarify. The reason why they use children's blood for rituals, Joe, because you got unseen forces, right? You're living around. Your vision only sees a certain amount, Joe, right? And this frequency. There's frequencies that things live in that you cannot see. They're around you, but you can't see them because you're only tuned to a certain frequency. So when they do, these children are energetic beings. They're full of energy. You watch a child, Joe, he's full of energy. He's like a bundle of energy. So you take that energy, it's an energy bomb, and you're going to feed his energy when you give it blood, right? So what that does, that gives us an energy bomb to these entities that control these Tamahu motherfuckers, these white, these demonic people in flesh form. So what they're doing, they're feeding these demonic energies with energy. When you kill a child, that's an energy burst. Boom, a burst of energy that these things that you can't see feed off on. And the blood they drink has to keep them from shape shifting in this dimension, because a lot of them are demonic. They're filled with demonic energy because they're white. You can't put demonic inside of a black person unless they on drugs, alcohol. That's why they were created black without melanin. Non-melanin allows to put demonic forces into that being. The body is an illusion. You are a light being inside it. So allows those energies now to be able to shift into the third dimension with that blood. So it anchors them here, Joe. It anchors them here in this vibration. The blood is the vibrational anchor, right? It allows these demons to cross over from the unseen realm to the seen realm. And to be anchored here, they must continue to take blood, the frequency here. That's why you have all these babies being abducted all over the place every year. Because they got to have blood all the time, which they call adrenochrome. They got to have the adrenochrome.
You've literally answered my question, because if you check out our yesterday's show, we were discussing about the same thing. That's why we were saying that was so deep, that was so traumatized me and Kamlesh because of the video we were listening to. It was so crazy. And then we were talking, I personally talked about the politician and exactly what you're explaining, how they keep control of power, and Kamlesh explained it, how we have the unseen, the entities we can't, the beings we
But you
can't
can't see. You can't see. Yeah.
How they feed
How they feed off your emotion. They feed off your emotion. They feed off your energy. Yeah.
Exactly. So I was saying this is the reason why, if we're looking at the system we have, why they maintain. We talk about the real power. That's why they have been able to be in control for so long. If it makes sense.
Exactly. Like, because it's a spiritual war. It's spiritual battle. So if you got certain entities controlling this planet from unseen realm. That's why I had you show that video. Those guys dancing when they were opening up that train station. They were all possessed. They were opening up portals, allow those things to possess them. It was one big ritual possession of entities, that come in here that need a body, and so and that's why the world is so evil. That's why you say, how can the world be so evil? Because all these leaders, Joby, before they're allowed to take over anything, they must submit to this power. In Hollywood, no matter how music, I hear him talking about them in the music business, in the political realm, you must submit or your ass don't reach certain levels, Joby. That butthole gonna be taken. You will drink the blood, like you said, Mondani. He's already done it, Joby, unless he's not there. They don't allow you to get to certain heights, Joby, at all, unless you partake in these rituals. Period. Period. That's why you see all them. Why you think you see them things around Ghana and Kenya? You got Masonic temples all around Nairobi when I was there. Everywhere. That's the real power. Shit. So they taking them people butthole and shit in Kenya and Nigeria and fucking Ghana and all that. That's real. That's the real power of the planet. And you're not supposed to do that. So you're caught in goofy religion. Oh, the Lord, all the G, all the Allah. That's all fake. They know it's fake. They don't care. That's the system of control. Religion is for the morons. Going to these fake churches, believing in a fake Jesus and a fake Allah. That's for the dummies. That's for the morons. So that's why they use this as a control thing. That's why when you go to the Vatican, it's wicked as shit. Nothing doing anything. Vatican is evil as shit. It's all based in wicketry. All these religions are wicked, based in fear and wicked. Because fear lowers your vibration. It lowers your energy. So that's why those things can feed off you, Joby, when you're in a state of fear. That's why everything is fear-based.
Yep. Shout out to that young lady from Kenya. She calls religion or your God a sadistic God. I mean,
It is. Imagine this guy you worship, read the Bible. The guy's talking about killing you, raping you, killing people, eating them. All. What kind of goofy God is this? He's jealous. A perfect entity is never jealous of anything. Creator universe isn't jealous of anything. It's nothing to be jealous of. It's the beginning and the end. What can it be jealous of? There's nothing it can ever be jealous of. So you know that's fake when you read the goofy shit. But people have been asleep. Their consciousness level has been all messed up. So people have been scared and not following what's going on. So people have been scared. People have been scared and not paying attention and shit.
So let me play
people. Oh, go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
Kanye West.
Hi, my name is Gary. For over 6 years of my life, I was sexually exploited into making over 1,000 pornographic images and videos for the nation's largest child sex trafficking ring. For over 6 years of my life, I stayed silent about the abuse that I was enduring, out of fear of repercussion, out of my own safety, and out of judgment by my peers and by society as a whole. I am no longer staying silent. What people need to understand is that Epstein was just the tip of the iceberg. If you don't believe me, Google the Boys Lover Association, a public organization working towards removing consent laws and child marriage laws. The other thing people need to understand is that the porn industry is a player in this game. There are children being exploited on Pornhub and other large porn distribution sites.
There are different signs you can look for in human trafficking or abuse, because it is everywhere. Physical signs of human trafficking: branding, scars, burns. I will try to include pictures into this video. Branding is a tactic from a trafficker who lured their victims already into trafficking and forces tattoos or brand marking on their skin to make sure everybody knows who that victim belongs to. I was branded as a child. I have a little star tattoo on my finger, if you can see it. That was put down from the trafficking ring when I was a child, so everybody knew which ring I belonged to. Teacher saw it and never asked a question. What a 12-year-old has a tattoo?
And this issue of human trafficking, which many people are waking up to today for a variety of reasons, is the issue that defines all of us in our time. The media corporations, the most powerful 6 corporations in the land, in the world for that matter, are all implicated in human trafficking of kids. This is a bigger problem because most
Of course, all your fake media, because the fake media is owned by the cats, every country. That's why, exactly. They own all this shit. So they lie about, oh, no human trafficking, we downplay it, oh, these people are crazy, what's happening? Because ain't funny, that's why all media must be owned by the same people. That's why TikTok had to be taken over. Because you're not allowed to know the truth. It's in your face. How the hell is everybody getting abducted every goddamn year and nobody's ever finding these children? How's that just going on and it's normal? And if you had real news, the news would be talking about this. Real news would say, hey, how's all these kids getting taken every damn year? How's this possible? Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, in that world, in the world that I come from in Hollywood, that it is a hidden layer that everybody knows is there.
Exactly.
This is a child abuse system that we have been living in for a very long time, and it's been allowed to go on. The people on television who smile at you, who tell you stories, who give you news, are the ones who hide all of this from us. We are faced with a crisis of consciousness among the leadership of our banking institutions, of our media corporations,
the banks are the ones that,
of the Hollywood entertainment industry, of the music industry.
Because they own all of it.
This is not about a bunch of young women who were having sex with older men and make it about a bunch of perverts. They raped and tortured these girls against their own free will, no matter whether they paid them or not. If you read the articles and you listen to what Ghislaine Maxwell said.
Okay, my BitChute is acting up and also my internet because it's raining, so pardon me.
Said about the girls that she picked up in West Palm Beach's trailer parks. She was asked, what about the young girls? What are we going to do to them? What's going to happen to them? She said, they are trash. They are nothing. That's a direct quote from the New Yorker. When I went and looked at edge.org, which you can find out was a multi-billionaire club of people that was financed by Jeffrey Epstein. You can go to edge.org today, look up under people, and go to G. You'll see Bill Gates on there as a contributing member of that organization. And you'd have to go back in the Wayback Machine and Internet Archives.
You'll see all of them. They all got to be involved. They all got. Bill Gates is a phony front man. He's got to be there. You don't got no choice. He's told to have this punk ass thing.
Rudich is on there. Paul Allen was on there. All the heads of major industries were on there. And if you start reading some of the articles, one of which I have a direct link to that I will share with anybody who DMs me, there is a direct quote on there that said, indeed, human beings are, in our youngest years, among the most useless creatures in all of the animal kingdom. This is how they view children, through science. This is their expression. These are people who have no ground to tell you what to think, what to do. So when they get up there and they start espousing their views on social justice or whatever the hell it is, know that you're hearing a controlled and scripted dialogue that is going through a filter by people who are very powerful, who hold a lot of money.
Exactly.
They are controlling.
They control your politicians. What you hear is just puppet talk. Controlled by the people behind. These people you hear talking, they're just puppet talk. Trump is puppet talking. Okay?
All of these people through pedophilia. And there's another layer to it, but it's too unbelievable to believe.
They control them through pedophilia. They said, you must put your penis in somebody's butt, child, drink the blood. It's right. Somebody's butt, somebody's damn mouth. Exactly. They all controlled through pedophilia. You don't get no higher unless you do it. You're cut off. They control all the money supply. You decide you're not going to do it. Okay, hey, that's it. That's a wrap for you. We Kanye West your ass. You understand that? So, and since you don't really know how to do nothing, you've been told our media was the one who built you up into people's eyes. You think you got real influence, you don't. Once we get rid of you and the money's dry up, you'll be back with your butthole wide open, like Kanye. Please take my butthole, please, daddy. So when we come for you, when we come for you, you get got. Okay? When we come for you, you get got. There's no pretending like we ain't came from you. We break your back for real, for real. So because we are the ones that print money from nothing. Go ahead, Joe.
Exactly. So we have Kanye as we move away from the pedophile because literally the dots are connected. If you know, we're talking about the same conversations for quite a long time. Personally, I'd say it's quite a long time because I know so much now to be acting like I don't know what is happening, to not understand that it's not just Trump, please. All these presidents, all these puppets are all behind it. All of them, they know what has been happening. It's just like we go back to the first video I shared of the guy that is what is his name? Hakeem Jeffries, who's calling out Trump for running the pedophile ring and the protection program. Like, please, we've had Biden and bunch of them who have been on the same line. If you talk about come back in the continent of Africa, it's happening
Exactly.
different ways. Talk about organ harvesting, which has become a very big business ring. And who's exposing that? I mean, even the few who are exposed, what has happened to them? That's the question. Nothing. So it's the same. The dots are connecting. So this is actually, I think, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we had Kanye West. I think. Let me see if I can pull that video on TikTok before we connect the video. Before we connect the dots, what did he say? Let's see. Let's see. Kanye exposes the Jews. Right. This is on TikTok. Let's see if we can find it.
Yeah.
Before we go to the actual video. Oh no, TikTok. Hey, they have really taken complete take control of TikTok. God damn, this is
Of course.
crazy. Look at what I'm seeing. I'm seeing current video. Look at my search. I'm looking at the previous videos from back then, but the videos I'm seeing is just of today. Kanye apologizing.
Uh,
Kanye
of
apologizing.
course. Of course. Like, was it? Well, what is it apologizing for then?
Exactly. Kanye apologizing. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Okay, let me phrase it. Let me see. Kanye calls out the Jews. Let's see that. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
That's right. It's magic, like you said. No.
Kanye West. Hey, Kanye West. Okay, let's see this. Let's look at it.
To understand this idea of the Jewish media, that's not how it works. You're talking to me right now.
So every celebrity,
Go ahead.
every celebrity has Jewish people in their contract. This is not hate speech. This is the truth. And these people, if you say anything out of the line with the agenda, then your career could be over.
Listen,
so
I hear you. You've made that point.
That's why I keep trying to interrupt him because he knows he's telling the truth. And remember, that media he's talking to is owned by the same cats. So that's why I keep interrupting him because he knows what he's saying is true. Hey, you say, what you doing here? Hold on now, nigga. What you doing?
Point is because
why do you keep?
I feel really blessed to be able to see.
Hold on.
To understand this.
Hold on.
The red are the executives that are Jewish at these companies.
Do you think they stuck together when they heard what you said? Was that what happened?
Well, what I said is, hey, I've had experiences where it felt like I was being teamed up on.
Now, if I'm saying the truth, why? Now, what do you say? Hateful by anybody. See, but you're not supposed to know this, and you're never supposed to say it. See, that's underlined because remember, power hides. You're not supposed to know this, and then if you do know it, you're not supposed to shut your mouth about it. See, he didn't say nothing hateful, but supposedly now this was anti-Semitic. He didn't call nobody a bad word or none of that. Say what they do us, call us niggas and all out our names. Cause we're blackface and don't nothing happen. They be on home videos talking crazy black people in your black face and your fucked up wigs, you know good nigga bitches, but ain't nothing happen to them. But you just mentioned, hey, it's kind of funny. These same people run everything. Oh, you better shut your mouth, anti-Semitic, and then all of a sudden all your money gone. So all my money fucked up. But go ahead, Joey.
I didn't realize that that term would be considered to be anti-Semitic. So I had a mediation with Adidas today, and I think Adidas felt like because everyone else was ganging up on me that they had the right to just take my designs. And I feel like right now, I feel like that was in Christianity. We don't say karma. We say you reap what you sow. And I feel like this is God humbling me right now because there's two things that are happening. A lot of times when I would say, "Oh, I'm the richest black man," it would be a defense that I would use for the mental health conversation. To say, "Oh, you guys say I'm crazy, but look at this, I made money."
People know you're not the richest black man, moron. You should have known that. You should know your money is fake. And they prove it. The other stupid black people believe you people like a you're fake. Your money's fake, Kanye. Everybody can take it away. You're a fake millionaire. You're like Jay-Z and that. You're fake millionaires. It's fake. It's fake. And when you go off the reservation, they break your motherfucking back and they show you. Go ahead, Joe.
Godlike to be showing off. So if it's not godlike, then God will take that because it's all the church's money, right? So what's happening right now is I'm being humbled. Another thing that's happening is by me being burned to the flesh every single day, it's actually proving what I had to say. So
This idea of Jewish.
The red.
Now since you're really now that you're really coward and you can't really make it because you really don't really have any talent, you're not really rich like that. You haven't really created anything but fake, fucked up, phony looking, ugly shoes. That's all fake. See, they put it out there as influence for you. It's fake. Now that you can't really make any money, now you know you got to come back and kiss the ring. You got to kiss that ring, nigga. Time to kiss the ring. I'm sorry, you Jews. I apologize. Which part of my holes do you want? My mouth or my butthole? Which one? It's all ready for you. It's all warmed up and ready to go. Yeah, right.
Have the last videos.
I feel really blessed to be able to sit here with you today and just take accountability. I was dealing
Man,
with.
I'd feel stupid to have a translator who's translating something I don't fucking understand. I'm so sorry. Like, what are you saying? What are you saying? How do I even know you're translating what I'm saying? Like, are you kidding me? I'm already an enemy. You guys tried to take my brand down. You shut my banks. You froze everything. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you're really translating for me?
All right. You
Language
coming to beg? Hey, that's right. We're here to humiliate you, Joby, and you're gonna get this work.
Oh my God! You know, I get it now when you talk about Swahili on that way. See how drastically our numbers are also going down. Have you seen that? Because we're talking about the Jews. We're at 12 from 20. This is crazy.
Of course. Of course. You don't know? You better ask somebody.
Some various issues dealing with bipolar also. So it would take the ideas I had and have me take them to an extreme where I would forget about the protection of the people around me.
I'm not trusting that translator. No shit. He's completely giving Kanye away like, yo, this is a moron. He's a moron. He's a moron. He said he's still he's an anti-Semitic still.
And myself.
I'm not buying this. No.
So I wanted to come and take accountability. Sometimes people aren't that knowledgeable about the bipolar and the cause.
I'm not that knowledgeable about things I was saying.
And,
I don't know what happened. I'm not knowledgeable about things, and I said the wrong thing. I'm bipolar. I'm fucked up in the head, and can you please give me some money again? I don't want to be like the poor niggas. I don't want to be poor. I'm starting to be poor. And I'm begging.
Now, let's talk about also the shameful part, because this could have been done in private, but they had to publicly do it.
Of course, they're gonna do it in public. What are you talking about? It's a flex of power. It's how power works, Joe. They're gonna do it in private. Are you insane? When we break your back, It will be on public, and they will see you. You will be shown.
I'm the richest black man on earth. What are you talking about?
I'm the richest black man groveling. I'm the richest black man, and please, white Jewish daddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So it's like if you left the house and you left your kid at the house, and your kid went and messed up the kitchen and messed up the garage.
Why you think Floyd Mayweather said what he said, Joe? Why do you think Floyd Mayweather said, "I will always be there for Israel, always. I will always do that." They know what time it is, Joey.
He's coming back there. He's coming back there too.
Room. Now when you get back,
He's already there actually.
it's your responsibility because that's your child. And that's the way I look at it. It's like I gotta go clean up the kitchen, I gotta clean up the living room, I gotta clean up the garage.
No, the translator is not laughing. Oh my God! No way! There's no way Kanye West is this of a stupid person. No, there's no way Africans. Let me be specific and be this morons and stupid. These people. If that is a joke, why aren't the rest laughing? Why aren't the rest laughing? The translator is not laughing. The listener is not. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Of black people.
And it's a big deal for me as a man to come and take accountability for all the things that I've
Men don't
said.
do this. Men don't do this. You stand by your truth as a man. According to what I know, the version of a man is
Who said Kanye West was a man? Come on.
He said as a man. He said as a man, I'm on it.
I really just appreciate you embracing.
I really appreciate you letting me know. And can I get one of these small hats that he's got on his head? Can I get one of these hats so I can be the cat with a hat too? I'm ready to do it. And all booty holes are open.
Men's, and this is the beginning and the first steps and the first brick by brick to build back the strong walls.
Say in Yandut, Rabbi said the Judaism. The Judaism brought to the world a way for someone when he regret about something that he has done wrong. And the Jews live on this way of if someone did something wrong, he can regret and fix it.
The Jews live in a way if they believe if someone does wrong, someone should correct it. Do they believe that bullshit? Are you kidding with me? Like, anyway, I'm about to wind down.
Of course
like,
not. That's right. Joby, you better get your mind right. I'll have you up here too.
Oh my goodness.
You see Ruto's right with the Israeli flag. It's the Israelis, and they know what time it is. And you better know too, Joby. Oh shit, we lose Joby. I think Joby's they got Joby. I think the internet went off. I think they got Joby. She back.
All right, I'm back.
They got you, Joby. Talking your shit.
They got me. You don't even want to into my TikTok. You just logged me out. What the hell?
You know what happened.
God damn. They just believe when you do wrong, come correct your wrong and apologize for your wrong. God damn. We love the Jews. We love the Jews. Shit. Come on. But anyway, as we wind up, family, with today's conversation, thank to Danny Harrison in the building, Baron Scott, John Samuel, 10 Speed, Jiba Jabba. Hope you guys are doing great, having a wonderful Friday. Hope your week has been great. Wishing you guys a beautiful weekend as we literally wind up with today's conversation. Cassius Williams, I see you. Reparations, I see you as well. Thank you so much for the compliments. I see earlier we had Jiba Jabba talking about he won't be running after eating those biscuits. He'll take a nap. And I'll see this.
You talking about the Popeyes biscuit? Yeah, Jim Mosquitoes always run every time I see him on social media, his ass is running around somewhere. Exactly.
also says they bought Manhattan Island from the Black Manhattan Indians for $26. Goddamn. In beads and trinkets, they brag about it in history books. God damn. $26. Damn. And also see Danny Karibu Sana once again, Barros also as well. Karibu Sana. Danny was saying, yes, I lived in New York City for 9 years. The Africans Burial Group is right next door to BMCC, Borum of Manhattan Community College, down the street from Wall Street. Okay, that's what's up. Thank you so much for the information. I'll visit there when I come to the States. I'm not going to stay for long, just for a few days.
I'm not going to damn New York. You'll be in Florida. Go all the way up there.
Jason says built by ancestors known and unknown 1600s to 1795. Also, Danny was adding, it's a sign right there on the actual site. I used to pay homage every day to it. That's amazing. Samuel Karibu Sana saying, speaking of the Wall Street, I heard black people in America are canceling Christmas. God damn, that's amazing. Shout out to them. 10 Speed says, I just got here. You're saying Kanye apologized to the Jews. Yes, that's what happened. All of them guilty. The truth is eventually coming out. John Mosquito once again. Karibu Sana, I see you. Ten Speed also says the ninja apologized. We have no real ones. Also says,
That's right.
does this molesting kids and the sacrificing give them superpowers? Yes, it does. It just answered on to that. The question is
Not really superpowers. What it does is it feeds. It feeds. What it does is feeding the unseen entities. Not giving super. It allows them to stay in this realm, right? Allows them to stay in this realm and not be seen what they really are. You see, when people say things be shape shifting and shit like that, it's because at a certain time, as the blood wears off, the frequency of that blood wears off, what they are inside this damn entity, inside this shell, starts to protrude out. You see the demonic energy in this damn thing. So that's why they got to keep drinking something called, what they call adrenochrome, right? They got to keep with that adrenochrome. Go ahead, Joker.
Yeah, it's also 10 Speed says, now I'm just thinking about the word sacrifice in the Bible. It's always bloodshed.
Exactly. Let me tell you, that guy tell you to sacrifice people, sacrifice your child. You got to sacrifice Jesus. Why would a God need your sacrifice, morons? Like, do some critical thinking. Let's reason together here quickly, okay? I'm the creator of the universe. You can never sacrifice anything to me. I'm everything. So I wouldn't need any sacrifice, especially some blood ritual. I got to sacrifice my son. This the goofy story that you're giving, and you're not smart enough to think your way through this. So I got to sacrifice my fake son, who's actually me. This is what you're about. Who's actually me. I got to sacrifice myself to myself, so I won't be upset. What? You know how stupid that is. You know how low vibration you are to believe some shit like that. I got to sacrifice myself to myself so I won't be angry about the humanity that I made, supposedly. If I'm God, I knew the humanity was going to be fucked up and I would be upset. So why would I want to kill it and wipe it out? Because the God of the Bible is not God. You understand that, morons? The God of the Bible is not a created entity. It's demonic. It's evil. It's wicked. Talking about sacrifice myself to you and all this sacrifice shit. Why would the creator of the universe, who's non-physical, who's nothing but energy, conscious, intellectual energy, that's what everything is outside the body, your intellectual energy. Why would I need your fucking blood? What am I gonna do with it? Where am I gonna keep it at? I'm not a human form. But we've fallen so far in consciousness that you believe some cracker up in the sky on a cloud drinking your blood. Fuck is wrong with you? The creator is unknown. The creator is unseen and not a human being. Not a man or woman, but both genders combined. Man and woman. And the sad part, most likely it's woman because the woman is the majority and the first thing on the stomach is a woman, is a girl. Okay? And that's why female energy comes first. Or nothing. Female energy comes first before male. How's that? If God's a man, why is everything the feminine first? First person on the planet is a woman. First thing creating the body is a woman. And first energy is a woman. The energetic thing of a woman is more than a man. These are scientific facts I'm getting. So if it ain't nature, it's a lie. So that means God is a man is a fucking lie. You get it? It's a lie. You understand how the universe works? If it's in the universe, you see how women's behavior and what's the word I'm looking for? Nature is a female nature and masculine nature. A woman what draws in. A man reflects out. He's got the shine to get the woman. She draws in. Feminine energy draws in. That's all energy. You see feminine or what they call negative energy. It draws in, draws to itself. Masculine energy, they call positive energy, reflects out. It vibrates out. Boom. It reflects. That's why the sun, and every sun is what? You know it's masculine. You know that planets are feminine. Everybody know Earth is mama. Why do they call it mama? You think they don't know the Earth is a female? It's feminine energy. Mama Earth. The Earth is feminine. The energy of the sun is masculine because it shoots out. The Earth draws in. But you believe in all kind of what kind of God? We're talking about sacrificing, drinking your blood, and I don't like the smell. He told these morons, I don't like the smell of that lamb. What the fuck is God smelling the lamb? If he created the lamb, he was like, how's God not liking the smell of some shit he created? Nigga, you created it. You know, I can see, actually, I can say this shit because I know what you believe is a lie. I say, nigga, you created it. So why the fuck you tell us you don't like the offering I'm giving your punk ass? You the one created. You the one created the shit. So you understand how the religions are lies? Go ahead, Joe.
End of today's conversation. Literally, that has been our topic for today. Shout out to Kanye West and his apologies. Man, that is such a failure for the black community. Still shows or showcases also how we're so deep control. That is my
How
conclusion.
we control exactly? Shall we control exactly?
We have no power at all. We have no power completely. So that is just the evidence of it all. But literally, we're coming to the end of today's conversation. That has been my time with you guys. Well, wishing you guys a beautiful weekend. Same time, same place next week. And of course, take care. Don't do something you'll be regretting. Don't drink and drive. If you are, drink. Don't do something you regret as well. Don't sleep with
Be
no
be responsible, guys. If you're gonna drink, don't drink with scandalous women that's gonna steal your wallet. If you're gonna don't drink with no Cardi B's.
in in Kenya, it's different now. When you drink with the woman and then you black out, they are stealing your pubic hair. That's
What? Why they stealing that for? What they doing with that?
I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm never outside. I'm always in my house minding my business.
You don't want nobody bring no. You don't want nobody bring no pubic hair that you don't know, Joby, to you.
I'm scared
Joby,
of
Joby, look what I got. Damn, Joby's scared of meeting people. Damn.
I'm scared of meeting new people for real. I'm not that scared. I'm not that too. Like even if I meet new people, I keep it at distance. You don't get close to me. You keep your whatever your obsession aside, way far from me. I'm not. Anyway, much love. Have yourself a beautiful weekend. That has been our time. This is the media of the 21st century. In case you're here for the first time, feel free to subscribe and, of course, leave that like button. Download our app on the Google Play Store. Blackout Final Talk is the name where you can find us. We have our radio. We have, of course, the TV segment. In case you have an Android TV, we are on the Google
Have everything, guys.
Amazon, Roku. We are everywhere. On Apple or iPhone, use our website link www.blackoutfirenetwork.com www.blackoutfirenetwork.com. In case you're using a laptop as well, www.blackoutfirenetwork.com. You'll find us on all our streaming platforms through the application. Private shows, all the previous shows, literally, that you can find on YouTube, you'll find them all the way right there. Stay educated, man, and stay safe. Much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Closing remarks.
Much love, family. Yeah, I'll be back on tonight if possible. I'm going to be on the weekend. Either the day of the month. I'm definitely going to be back tomorrow. Definitely. But I try to come back on tonight. Well, I just come back on this talk. I'm not going to do it. See, without Joby, I don't got a chance to set the show, but I do. I'll come on and I'll just, we'll just shoot the shit, just hang out. I need to start being able to do shows to hang out again. Not, same way Joby took his head with, just to hang out.
Period. Exactly. Yeah. Hang out and have an amazing time. If I catch up with you guys on this app, especially now being a dog mom, so I'm always up most of the time. So I'll be checking out if you guys are gonna be online.
Joby gonna be asleep after washing that pubic head somebody brought to her. Much love, family.
No, much love.